Big Bird, this is Bravo 6. We have the package. Meet us at LZ1.
Going dark.
I hear these voices in my head all the time when I touch my keyboard. As for all gamers, the keyboard is an extension of us. We learn to interact, we express, we connect with our favorite characters. For us, the keyboard is the mightiest weapon. I am Freeman, and this video is sponsored by HyperX in association with Compromise.in. Do visit them at www.compromise.in and get your gear now. Free shipping all over India. This is the HyperX Alloy Elite RGB mechanical keyboard. It's a proper upgrade from the 2016's rendition of their Alloy FPS keyboard. Back in the day, the Alloy FPS was a decent keyboard with no frills attached. This, however, is a different ballgame. HyperX has come a long way. They keep constantly evolving by listening to the community's feedback. The Alloy Elite comes loaded with all the ammo you're going to need. It has Cherry MX red switches, which are best suited for gaming in my opinion. You can also pair it with blues and browns, a sturdy steel frame, a decent footprint with top-notch build quality, macro support, and of course RGB. There's a unique light bar which runs across the length of the keyboard. I received a US layout version of the Alloy Elite. It comes with a 104 key design. It has 100% anti-ghosting and N-key rollover functionality. N-key rollover can register any and all the keys at once. Anti-ghosting usually means 3-key rollover, often on gaming keys like WASD. The side profile looks like two-piece design. We have dedicated media buttons and large volume wheel on the right hand side. On the left we have 3 toggles. First one, the LED brightness toggle, which has 3 levels. Then the light profile switcher, and lastly the game mode button, which essentially disables the Windows keys and its combinations. The back side features a pass-through USB port which you can use for a thumb drive or a mouse dongle. Bottom side features 4 skid pads and 2 elevators at the top. They are quite sturdy and will keep the keyboard planted. A comfortable detachable wrist rest with soft touch coating comes with the package. Now let's look at the RGB possibilities. Macros and lighting are controlled by HyperX's Ingenuity software. You can create your own profiles from here or import profiles from the forums. You can customize effects, zones, or go completely freestyle, which allows you to edit per key lighting. Game mode disables your Windows shortcuts. And finally, macros. You can create custom micro profiles and assign them to specific keys. Unfortunately, the Ingenuity software doesn't provide SDK support yet, which means that you cannot use audio visualizers for that cool equalizer effect. They are working on it though and should be present in future updates. You can amp up the RGB by using HyperX's double shot custom PBT keycaps. These keycaps are compatible with Cherry MX switches of all types. I have made a separate video about this. You can check it out at the top right corner. Now, why do you need a mechanical keyboard over a traditional membrane keyboard? Well, a mechanical one lasts way longer and gives you the tactile clicky feedback while typing or gaming. It is targeted towards a more serious gamer. If you're on a budget, HyperX has got you covered. This is the Alloy Core RGB and it's the champion of membrane keyboards. A traditional membrane keyboard is affordable and is targeted towards entry-level gamers. It has a plastic membrane laid over the circuit board and the keys are mounted on top of plastic domes, which when pressed, presses the plastic membrane down and completes the circuit. It has the same robust build quality and gives you that mechanical keyboard vibe. On top right corner we have volume buttons and the mute keys. Just below them there are dedicated media buttons. On the top left side we have a brightness toggle which has 2 levels. a light profile switcher and a game mode button. The matte finish makes it look premium as opposed to the competition. The keycaps are soft to touch and prevents your fingers from sliding off. It's spill resistant and can withstand about 120 ml of liquid. It comes with a keyboard lock feature which locks the keyboard completely without having to lock windows. This is extremely helpful when you're cleaning the keyboard without plugging it off. To lock the keyboard, press Fn plus F12. Unfortunately, it doesn't have Ingenuity support. This keyboard is meant to plug and play and does not require any software out of the box. Pressing Fn plus up and down arrow keys increases or decreases the effect speed. Fn plus side arrow keys switches between the 9 solid colors. Fn plus F1, F2, F3, F4 and F5 customizes the colors for each zone in 5 zones mode. So that's about it. A perfect mechanical keyboard and a solid champion of the membranes. Do let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I would be happy to help you choose your next keyboard. See you in the next one.